Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Alright, wonderful. We don't need anything else of her at the moment. We'll rest here. That'll fix up our weapons. Now we could go back up this way, but I don't want to. So we're not going to. We'll do that later. Instead, we're going to head straight on. We'll clear out Majula at some point, you know. We'll be here an awful lot, and there are things to be done. So there's no point running around like a headless chicken trying to grab every tiny item and then returning back this way, right? You agree? Wonderful. Okay. Two-hand the sword. Yeah, let's do that. It's much faster. I like the horizontal sweep of this more than the weird vertical one of the scimitar, so we'll stick with this. The whole plan is, well, there is a character plan in motion, so we're working towards something. Know that it's going to be a dex-based character with some pyromancy on the side, because I've never actually used pyromancy in this myself, and I would like to. I'd like to see what it's like. I used to really enjoy it in the first Dark Souls. There's no reason why I wouldn't enjoy it now. Do that. You don't want to make that jump? Then don't. It's a risky jump and you only ever really land on the edge. And it gets you nothing except for maybe a couple of seconds extra time. I would also recommend having a shield, by the way. Shields are super useful in this. Unless you plan on killing everyone from a distance like I do. Or parrying. If you're one of those brave people that like to parry. I find the timing in this a little awkward. I mean, I haven't practiced too much. Oh, wow, bandit's knife. I have in the past tried time and time again to get one of those and never managed it. It's quite good. I actually won the regular dagger for the bonus critical damage, so the bandit's knife is of no use to me, really. It's just there if I want it. It's nice to have extra weapons. Let's go unlock this bonfire. We won't rest again. We're gonna not rest. And everyone we find, we're gonna unlock them so we can travel to them if we need to. But otherwise, you know, why bother? Who cares? Fucking evasive guy here. Take care of that, alright? Let me check what equipment I've got on. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Should have used that. Should have used that shard, really, if I was thinking. But I wasn't thinking, so I didn't use it. Never mind. There's nothing else for us to get here, so we move straight on. We're going to go up the ladder, we're going to play the Coward's Game, also known as the How Not to Die game. If I die here, that's going to be... I'm not going to make any more claims like that, that's just going to make me look the fool. Alright, go up the ladder, and then come right back down the ladder. Because you've probably got yourself a fan club. And you kill them on the ladder. Holy shit! Get off the fucking ladder. Now I was something went awry there. My man here was still eagerly trying to climb that ladder, while the other fine fellow, I'm sure, proceeded to beat him in the head with an axe. something to be avoided in the future, probably. And if you can do it, to be avoided by you too. That's one of those things that's going to fuck you right in the butthole. That jump is possible, but a little tricky. I've done it before. If you want to see it done, you watch my original Dark Souls playlist. That's all there is to that. Oh, he's got the reach. Doesn't matter, I don't care. I use as many life gems as I need to. The enemies here tend to be a little generous with them, so not a big deal. Oh. And some armor that we're not going to use. Very high-pitched voice sometimes. Like a beautiful girl. Alright, another short sword, should we wish to complement the one that we already have with a new and slightly less effective one. I won't bother at the moment because I'm not a total dunce. But I like having my options open. Get around this corner. I'm terrified of dropping off everywhere here. Okay, so I said I would tell you what was in over at certain spots. That spot over there contains a soul to give you extra souls, and it also contains some throwing knives. Throwing knives are actually really, really good at this stage of the game to do a huge amount of damage. So, it might be worth, giving it some thought. Think about picking it up if you want to spend the time and die. Potentially over and over again. Let's just take care of this. Okay, so that guy's down. And should we do this? Now, we could come back and do this at a more sensible time. I think... Right, I'm going to do this. This is the way I like to do this. You just use the tree. And run away from him. So you let him swing, you dodge. If you need to heal, you heal. Otherwise you move in and you take a swing at him. So step close enough that he thinks, where's he going? Where are you going? Step close enough that he thinks he can heal. What the fuck is going on? Right, did I finish? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I finished my sentence. You don't want to get hit too much, so as soon as you get hit once, back off, heal up, and then stab him for some more. I can't tell what he's doing. He's become very unpredictable. It's the safe but easy way of doing it. In fact, it's not terribly safe because you could die. I like him to swing twice because then I know there's no other swing coming. Okay, we're getting... There we go. Alright, no problem. We get the Hide Knight Sword, which is an insanely good weapon for this stage of the game. So if you want to do what I just did, you feel brave, then do it. We need 11 strength. At the moment we have 9, so we'll put 2 more points into strength as soon as the opportunity presents itself. And this part of the game will fly by. It'll be a breeze. Watch out for that, by the way. There's a guy there. This two-hand with this weapon is wonderful, by the way. Hello. You can. If you've picked up those throwing knives earlier on, you can use them right here on this guy. It should take 2 to kill him. I've only got 1. Yeah, 2 would definitely have done it. In fact, it was fairly pointless what I just did then. Yeah, I don't believe I can justify that. Yes, I can. I knew there were 2 guys in there. I was so sneaky, I couldn't see him. Okay, pop in here. Oh, there's no items. There's an item right here. Get it. Get this item. 20 wooden bolts for the wooden crossbow you will pick up later. Now, having a strong attack like that is quick and direct is so helpful in this, because it'll stun a huge number of enemies. Right, let's do this. That guy can, he'll just throw his stuff. You can leave him if you want to. He's fine. He can only reach so far. Alright, we grabbed the booklet. We now have a shield that we didn't have to pay for. He's actually gonna... Actually came out. Doesn't normally come out of his shell there. Whatever. We kill him. Climb up this ladder. Oh, we're getting... Oh, guys, we're doing so well. Before we go grab the item around there, we are going to open up this bonfire. Right, that's our safety net. Now we don't have to worry about dying. And I know I don't know why my voice went so high when I said dying. It sounded like a madman. Or a girl. A mad girl man. Alright, we're gonna buy some stuff from this old lady. Right, I want 1 firebomb. I want that key as well. I don't really need anything else. Could buy spells at this point, could buy weapons also at this point. But like I said, I have a plan.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, whatever. You crazy old lady. So let's see if this still works. Okay, we need a firebomb, we need to throw it round there. That didn't work. Then we grab some more firebombs off this old lady. That still works, right? Okay. Because there are explosive barrels on the other side of the wall, and you certainly could. I don't see why you wouldn't still be able to. You used to be able to throw them, and they would explode through the wall. Fuck you! Right, let's go back to Majula. We're gonna level up so we can start using that Hide Knight Sword, and then we'll do this, and we'll just do it then. I'll skip all the loading screens, obviously. Okay, we don't need to... we're not going to put up with her speech all these times, because she says the same things an awful lot.
Here to see light, however.
So we are going to be ignoring her an awful lot. Okay, so we increase our Estus Flask, and then we level up. We want to put 2 points into Strength, like I said. Alright, that's all we can do. So 2 points done. We can use the Hide Knight Sword. And that's us set. So let's switch out now before I forget. Wonderful. Oh, it's so good. It's so powerful at this stage in the game. It's just ridiculous. At least it was. It probably still is. Okay, let me buy... I'm not going to try and do the same thing again, but I do want at least, let's say, 2 more firebombs off the old lady. We'll just use them on the other side of the wall, I guess. Okay. We're going to do this part first. Let the... yeah, let's two-hand it. Why not? Let the guy with the halberd come to us. Okay. He's going to come in, and a big slow attack finishes with the overhead chop. We move in. Oh, 3 hits. I don't like that. Yeah, let's just do one-handed. If this can take 3 hits, then we'll just leave it at that. You know, who cares? Okay, Soul of Lost Undead there. Store's locked. I have a feeling that we can break this one. Oh, infantry axe. That's quite nice. Well, it looks nice. Remember, some of these doors you can break down. Which, of course, reminds me of something else that I forgot to do. Smart old chap that I am. Let's run back up here then. Do what we should have done. Let's swap this out for something lighter. What about the short sword? 2, 4. Okay, scimitar will do. We're not going to use it. It's just going to be used as a secondary weapon. Well, we are going to use it. We're not going to use it for its intended purpose. See, you can tell the door's going to smash by the way it shakes like that. So, a couple of hits. It's just hitting of his own accord now. Come over to this guy. Tell him about sleeping on the job. Right, grab that. Hand axe. Pretty decent weapon. Open the chest. Grab some repair powder and a small leather shield. And then grab this. It's actually a decent item in here. An Estus flask shard and a small white soapstone. White sign soapstone. And then drop down onto this. Can be a bit tricky. You might miss it once or twice. And you will actually take a fairly decent amount of damage. Which is annoying. We'll head out there later. Okay, back on track. We couldn't do anything there. We don't want to go down there. Definitely don't want to go down there. The place is terrifying. Come around to this guy. Now, this particular point, it is helpful to have a shield. I mean, do we have anything decent? Yeah, we'll use the booklet. I mean, it's more of a just in casing. I don't care too much. And make sure people are coming towards us. Yeah. You want to annoy this guy so much that he comes to attack you. Kill as many of these guys as you can. If you have a bow, use your bow, for the love of God. Use your bow. Nothing back there, nothing there. Can we sneak up on this guy? We did. Now obviously this one's coming after us. This is the halberd guy. Again, slow attacks. Wait for him to do that. Come in. Again, I don't much care for the strong attack. That one's annoying. I don't really want to go up onto the ladder because then we're going to get attacked. Right, let's do this. There's a guy around the corner. What am I even thinking about? Oops, a daisy. Okay, so we want to do that. That's opened. That's opened up the shortcut that I was trying to open up earlier, which wouldn't work. I should also have irritated this spear guy. Yeah. Okay. Good. I think the guy with the firebombs is not going to leave his post, unlike the other one that had the firebombs, who was so very happy to leave his post. Those ones, the shield guys, are the most annoying enemies in like the whole game. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but they are pretty annoying. Okay. Guy with a bow trying to shoot us there. So let's go down. Let's go down here. We are going to be getting shot at by guys guys with bows a lot at this point. So, just do remember that. If you've picked up a crossbow or a bow at this point, now's the time to use it. Right. And we want to come over here. They can actually hit you in mid-air, and I've had one of them get me with a headshot, which polished me off good and proper. And by that I mean it stopped me in mid-air. Anyway, purpose of coming over here, speak to this guy. Watch out for the boulder, by the way. Guy just fell off the platform and died. So, 1-0 to us. Get the amber herb from there. And it's time for more dialogue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Cale. I'm a traveler, like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus.
He must have dropped it in the dirt somewhere.
But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home, well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait. No, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
Okay, so that's Cale the Cartographer. He's the one who's gyrating on the floor like a worm. He says he's traversing the land, apparently by digging his own fucking tunnel all the way around the world. I don't know what he is doing there, or why he's doing it, but he gives us the key to his house, which is super important, and also very, very kind of him, because he's got some nice stuff in there that we get to pilfer a little later. Let's clear this place out first, though, before we get ahead of ourselves in the robbery game.